I start out with my favorite, the adjustable slip knot. I'm going to work a yo-yo, which is how the loop-de-loop starts out. One, two, three, four. I'm going to work 11 double crochets in the 4th chain from my hook. I've made my 12 double crochets, the 4th chain from the hook. I'm counting my chain 3 at the beginning as part of that, because the 4th chain of that original chain 4 has become this nice little center hole. Now I'm going to slip stitch to the top of that original chain 4, and I finished up my little yo-yo. I'm going to pull on my tail. That closes up the hole. I've got a little yo-yo. I'm going to create some chain loops of 4 each. I'm going to skip the next stitch and slip stitch into this one, nice and snug. Do 4, and I'm going to make I'm going to make 5 of these chain 4 loops. I've worked 5 chain 4 loops, and now I'm just going to do chain 1, slip stitch into this next stitch, chain 1, and now I'm going to slip stitch into the first chain 4. And I'm going to do another slip stitch just to lock that in place. I'm ready to begin my long strands of love knots. The love knot is very simple to make. You pull up a loop on your hook, and I use this width of my thumb to measure. So I'm fitting it between the base of my stitch and my hook. I pinch that between my middle finger and my thumb, grab the yarn, make a chain. Now this is a really long chain, and this strand right here is our back bump. I'm going to work into it, making a single crochet. Now I've got a nice tight little single crochet there. I'm going to walk up my finger and thumb to hold on to that, pull up a loop again. So I've got a nice long loop. Pull through a strand, slip in there, make a single crochet. I'm going to continue doing love knots this way until the length of this strand is 32 inches. I stopped for a moment because this little beginning tail is driving me bananas, and I'm weaving in an adjustable slip knot. I tighten it up as tight as I can get it without breaking the yarn. And then I weave in under the bases of the central stitches till I've got at least halfway. Snug it in there good. Now I'm going to go back the opposite direction so this is less likely to come out. So again, weave under the base of the stitches. And I have worked around one of those strands. You can see that? I worked around a strand so that this yarn doesn't want to go back the way I just wove it. Locks it in place. Now I've gotten it good in there. I'm ready to cut off my little tail. Once you've gotten your strand of love knots to the length you want, which for me that's 27 inches unstretched and about 32 inches when I stretch it out, which when I stretch it out I stretch it gently like this. We've started out at the beginning of this first arch of 4 chains, and we're going to count second, third. We're going to slip stitch to the center of this third group of chain 4. Pull the yarn up, go through the loop. I keep this from moving, get my loop on my hook with my thumb, and then pull that up to pull all the slack out of my slip stitch. Now I'm going to make another slip stitch, but this time I'm going to just kind of make it in the air, pull through my loop, and pull up that loop nice and tight. That gives a firm foundation for the base of my love knot. Now I'm going to start making love knots again for my second strand. So what happens is a kind of offset join. We're joining here, we come all the way around, and we're going to join in front of where we had joined before. So this is our chain loop here. We're going to come right beside where it was at before. We're going to continue. This end of the join will be here. This end of the join will be coming along this group of arches. And in the middle here, when I start running out of room in these first two, I'll work some of this beginning join here.